I love your dress.
It's a skirt. Should I wait until she's finished passing them out?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, real quick. I know. I'm just like in my chill mode right now.
I do feel chill right now.
My mouth is like kind of numb.
Yeah.
It's like after you brush your teeth.
It's the it's called cavalactone. Cavalactone. Sorry. Okay.
It's okay.
Thank you for helping her. Thank you.
All right. Whenever you're ready, Mariel.
All right. Hello, my name is Mariela. Good afternoon. So today I'm going to show you how to make mushroom cocktails. Do you ever have like this wonderful meal that you just can't stop eating it because it's so good, and you get seconds and thirds and fourths, and then you realize after it's all settled in you feel like shit? You just want to take a nap? And like, so in my recipe, instead of shrimp, you have mushrooms, like just regular mushrooms, and it takes away all the meat, so you don't feel as heavy and full as when you eat regular meat. So my 3 main points are, first, my ingredients and the materials. Second, how to prepare the recipe. And third, what are the benefits and why it is much healthier for you. So my first main point are the ingredients. I gave you a list of all the ingredients on your paper. And as you can follow along, the ingredients are cilantro, serrano pepper, which I don't have right now, 2 tomatoes, 2 cups of freshly squeezed orange juice, but this is a mandarin, it's just an example. What else? Ketchup, I didn't bring with me, I didn't want to mess, so you need ketchup, grounded pepper and salt, cucumbers, lime, some crackers, and then you also need a big bowl to mix it all up. This is just a little sample to show you guys. And a spatula, and if you'd like, you could put avocados, but if you don't like avocados, it's fine. And you need 300 grams of mushrooms. So the supplies, I already talked about the supplies. So my second main point was how to make this recipe. First, what you want to do is dice all of your ingredients. I have them all diced up. This is just an example. First, you want to dice up your mushrooms, and then your avocado, cilantro, and cucumber. So once you have that all done, you also want to squeeze all your orange juice. I used about 4 to 5 oranges, and I like to freshly squeeze the oranges. That way it tastes so much better. What you want to remember is that when you pick out your oranges, maybe buy them a few days before you make this recipe. That way they ripen and they're freshly sweet and juicy once you use it in your ingredients in your recipe. Okay, so right now what I'm going to do is just put all the ingredients in here just to show you how to make it. So you put your mushrooms in there and your cucumber. This is such a small cup, but. And then you put your cilantro and your tomato. And then you add in your salt and pepper. And it all depends on your taste. Once you have all your dry ingredients, you want to put in the orange juice and the ketchup. And you want to make sure that it's kind of liquidy. You don't want it to be super dry because it is a cocktail. So once you have all the juice and everything in there, the lime, the orange juice, the ketchup, and when you see that it's all good and the taste is all good, add more salt if you want to. You let it sit in the refrigerator for like half an hour because you want all of the juices to soak into the mushroom. I know a lot of people don't like mushroom because it's kind of gross, but once it soaks in all the juice, it doesn't even taste like a mushroom anymore. It just tastes like a regular cocktail, shrimp cocktail. So once you're finished with the 30 minutes or more, you take it out of the fridge and you're ready to enjoy. I like to eat them with some crackers, and yeah, you can use crackers or like tostadas if you know what that is. What else? Oh, and the avocado. If you like avocado, you could just put that in there. And then here is the finished product. I made it this morning because I wanted it to be fresh. It looks just like a regular shrimp cocktail, but it's really good for you. So my third main point was, what are the benefits and why it is healthier for you? Shrimp is the cockroach of the sea, basically. They are part of the family, the same part of the family as cockroaches and lobsters. They are all bottom feeders. They clean the sea, right? So you don't want to have that in your body, eating animals that eat garbage from the bottom of the sea. And they are full of toxins and full of chemicals. If you eat farmed shrimp, it's really bad for you. It's just as bad as eating dairy milk from a farm here. And what else was I gonna say? Shrimp. Oh yeah, and shrimp has a lot of cholesterol in it, which is really bad for you. It has about 150 milligrams of shrimp. 5 to 6 shrimps have 150 milligrams of cholesterol. Our bodies produce its own cholesterol, so we don't need any more from outside sources. So replacing it with mushroom is a much healthier choice. And then if you're wondering, well, where do I get my protein, blah, 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 the typical meat eater kind of questions. It gets annoying. Where do you get your protein? Okay, so here is an app that I like to use. Can you zoom in? It's called Chronometer, and I like to use it just to make sure if I'm eating enough calories and eating all my appropriate nutrients. So I have all the mushroom, all the tomatoes, the orange juice, onion, cucumber, avocado, everything else. And then as you can see, for the target of the day, I'm getting 48% fiber, 23% iron, calcium. I'm over the roof with vitamin A, with vitamin C, a lot of folate. And this dish, if you get the right amount of servings, it's like 13.2 grams of protein, which is pretty good because women need 46 grams of protein, men need 56. So you don't have to worry about all the nutritional parts when it comes to this type of food, replacing it with shrimp. So my 3 main points were, first, the ingredients, the materials. Second was how to prepare the recipe. And third, why it is good for you and why it's bad to eat shrimp. And now when you want to make shrimp cocktails and you don't want to crash with the heavy stuff, you can just make yourself this and feel good. Thank you.